Hey everyone, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and it is that time again. We are doing our August monthly life, love, and abundance readings. And normally we've been working with the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle as our main feast for our readings. We incorporate a lot of different oracles, but the main feast was the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. This month, I decided to change it up a little bit and bring in the Numinous Tarot as our main course because I've been dying to use it for readings for others and I haven't really yet, and this is a perfect opportunity to start utilizing this deck and incorporating it into my tarot practice. And then also because I wanted to give the Mildred a rest. She has been working hard and strong. She is also one of my more popular decks for my paid client readings. And yeah, I thought we'll give the Mildred a rest. We'll try out a tarot deck and see how it goes. This is a general reading. So for those who really want some more specific information about your specific situation, I would suggest that you head on over to abundantlifetarot.com or to my Etsy shop, Abundant Life Shop, to check out my reading options. I even have a monthly forecast reading, and it can be specifically tailored to you, whereas this is a general reading and it's divided by astrological signs, and of course it can't encompass every specific thing for every person who's watching these videos. But how we work around that is by having a reading that's tailored and made for you and your situation. So just wanted to say that, as a quick little reminder that this is a general reading. So with all that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This reading, or all of the readings, are time-stamped, so you can bypass everyone else's readings and go specifically to your sign and get yourself a nice beverage, kick back, and enjoy. Much love, many blessings for the month of August for all of you. Hello Libras, this is your August Life, Love, and Abundance Tarot and Oracle reading. We are doing it a little bit different this month, where we're going to incorporate the Numinous Tarot as our main course, but we're still working with the Dear Heart Oracle as our opener. And then we'll conclude with some Doreen Virtue Oracle decks. All right, let's get started. So we are looking at the overall overarching energies for the month of August for Libras that they will be experiencing in life and love. And we're just looking at the overall energies for the month of August for Libra. What are they working with? I'm using the first and second edition of the Dear Heart Oracle combined. So yes, sometimes double cards come, but I'm okay with that. Okay. All right, so the first card that jumped was letting go, peace, and creativity. And so what I'm getting a sense of in the month of August for our Libras is there's a continuation from the previous month of letting go, which is allowing for more peace to enter your life in the month of August, as well as more creativity. You may even be creative in ways of how you even let go and release and cleanse and purge in your life. Maybe creative in how you attract more peace in your life. But nevertheless, this sense of letting go has started at the beginning of this summer, and it's continuing on. You're again purging and clearing and letting go of relationships, things, and situations that are no longer serving you. And this is starting to now bless you. You're now being blessed by this letting go that's happening here. Peace has come to you. Peace has come to your heart and your life as a result of your cleansing and purging. So I won't go into every single card now as I shuffle and put them out. We're going to lay all the cards on the table and then do the reading. And then we are going to read it as a whole. But I always like to see right off the bat what's going on in terms of the energy forecast. So we're going to do something similar like we did with the Mildred Payne. We are going to first ask, what do we need to confront? What do Libras need to confront in the month of August in life and love? What will they be facing in the month of August? What's coming up for them? Okay. Okay. Oh, that one's almost caught a flame. All right. Okay. All right. What tools will Libras be utilizing in the month of August to help them achieve what they're trying to achieve or to navigate what they need to navigate? Okay. We have the Ten of Bells. We have the Nurturer, which is the Empress. And we have Awakening. Wow, you got some powerful major arcana in your reading and your tools. All right. And then finally, what will happen? What's to come for Libras? What will they be letting go in August and taking forward with them in September, into September for our Libras in life and love? Okay. Okay, nice. Ace of Candles, which is Ace of Wands. Next up, Creator or Queen of Cups. Wow, that's cool. Okay. All right. Turn down my little smooth jazz. Okie dokie. And then next up, what life changes will be happening in August for Libras? Support. Anything else? 3, 2. Okay. You have support and take the next step now. That's cool. All right. In terms of abundance, what's happening for Libras for abundance? In abundance, and what advice do you have for how they can attract more abundance into their life? Oh, wow. Okay. Severed vows of poverty. Take a divinely guided chance. Okay. Move you guys over here. All right. And then let's look at love. For our single and coupled up Libras, what's happening in the month of August and what advice do you have for both the coupled and single? Okay. For August, coupled and single. Okay. And then finally, what do Libras need to surrender this month? What do they need to work on and surrender in the month of August, or when they watch this video? What do they need to surrender, or what will they be surrendering in the month of August? Nice. Kind of coincides with some things I'm seeing here. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. All right, possibly there. All right, let's get started with this lovely reading that Spirit has given us. All right, so in the month of August, Libras, you have some cool things that's happening, but at the outset of it, there's the Two of Bells, which is like Two of Swords in this deck. And it's like, you know, with the Two of Swords, there's usually confusion, not able to see everything, not able to really see the options that are before you, a decision that needs to be made finally. And this could be tied to the letting go that's happening in the month of August for you. Like at first, it's not so clear on what you need to let go. You see how she's holding something here. But she has what it takes to get still, to get quiet. And yes, she may not be able to see the options before she can intuit and use her intuition to guide her there. So that's where the creativity for you in terms of how you let go, how you decide what to let go. That's some of the creative ways. Sometimes you meditate, you do a walking meditation, and then what's revealed to you that needs to be let go will come. Also in the month of August, we have the Explorer of Candles, which is the Knight of Candles or Knight of Wands. There's some some assertive action going on, moving forward. This shows me that, yeah, not only are you creative in terms of leaning on yourself on learning to let go of certain things, you're also moving forward in your creativity, in what stirs your soul. You're moving directly towards it. You're taking action steps this month on maybe improving your home, perhaps pursuing a hobby that you had let go of, really kicking your business into high gear. For some of you, you may finally be pursuing that person that you at one point didn't have the confidence to approach. So you really are moving towards some beautiful things happening for you in the month of August. Also, we have the Two of Cups or Two of Vials, which is why I say, you know, for some of you, the Explorer of Candles is about pursuing a love relationship, about something that's really on the cusp of something happening. The reason I say that is also not just for the Two of Cups, but the very soon card comes up. I get a sense for those who are embarking on any relationship or those who have not quite yet met their partner. It says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right, Libras, you have got to get clear on what it is that you want. So during the month of August, if you have not met the person yet, this card is saying they're coming very soon. So instead of just always haphazardly finding love, this time be a little bit more deliberate. Be a little bit more like the Knight, where you kind of charge ahead a little bit, but charge ahead not in the way of just blindly going forward, but be strategic, plan, write out the kind of qualities you want to see in your next partner. And then don't settle when there's certain fundamental things that are like non-negotiables for you that come up with the person. You know, you'll know when it's time to compromise and let it go. Let a certain something that you would think that be a necessity in a partner, you can compromise on, but then there's some things you can't compromise on. It's best to get ahead of that. It just get clear on the onset of that, right on the outset as you move forward. It also, in love, I see the honeymoon card for those who are currently in a relationship. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This also is for our single Libras. You may be on vacation when you do finally meet this person. So if you are going on a vacation very soon, like the card implies here, these cards also tell me that you will very much meet someone on this vacation, and it's going to really ignite your passions and stir your soul in a very positive way. While others of you who are actually in a relationship, you're currently in a honeymoon phase, whether you've been with your partner for many years or whether you haven't. But maybe this is truly a honeymoon for some of you, and you're really enjoying your company with one another. You're really bonding and having a good connected time this month. So enjoy that, you know. Perhaps some of that letting go had to do with letting go of certain angst or resentments that happen between you and your partner. And finally, you're like, I'm going to let go. I'm going to surrender to peace. I'm going to surrender to having a creative love affair with my partner and not get hung up on stuff that has happened and transpired. I'm going to move forward. And that is going to help you, only help you. All right, so let's look at the tools. The tools that we have before us is the 10 of bells, which is the 10 of swords in the traditional Rider-Waite. And the 10 of bells can be seen as like a card that's like kind of sad or kind of scary in some instances, because usually it'll show someone laying on their stomach with 10 swords in their back. In this one, though, we have her, she's, you know, got this rope around her feet. Looks like she's also bleeding, like something stabbed her in the back. And then we've got these bells. And so, you know, although she really could just kind of, you know, emerge, even though she has her feet tied, her arms are somewhat free. It looks like she doesn't have a rope there. Transformation sometimes feels like it comes disguised at first as like an ending, right? It looks like an ending. It looks like everything has come to an end. But really that transformation is, the transformation that's disguised is really reemergence or emergence disguise. It's transforming into a new beginning. The beginning is what's also hidden from what looks like the ending. So the tool in this is that you have to embrace this. If you embrace your transition that you're going through, the letting go of maybe an old relationship for some of you letting go of relationships that are no longer serving you are going to quickly help you get to the honeymoon phase of meeting someone new, or letting go of past transgressions in your relationship will get you to peace. Letting go of what was in order to make room for the new. Finally, just allowing that to happen. Surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. Letting the old beliefs die to make room for the positive beliefs that are going to help you manifest what you're trying to manifest. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. That's awesome, right? And then we also have the nurturer, the empress. Again, right underneath the two of vials, I really get a sense that love is going to be a big, beautiful theme this month for you, Libras, even for the single ones, where you're going to have opportunities to really expand in the love area. And the reason I'm able to say this is because it is crowned by the two of vials or two of cups, which is typically a lover's or really close bond kind of card. Then we've got the Empress, and then we've got the Ace of Candles, like the Ace of Wands below it. So a fire burning, starting, you know, a little flame that, you know, a flame that grows into a full-on raging fire is able to happen at this point. So nurture your creativity, nurture the peace that's continuing to grow in your life. Be like the Empress, where you're just the nurturer. You're the nurturer of your partner. You're the nurturer of yourself, most importantly. You're the nurturer of your loved ones, your babies. That's just going to be a big sense. A nurturer of your projects. So get into the flow of being the nurturer, and it will serve you well. You will get the support as you give the support. And this card is saying, take that next step now. Go ahead and take the initiative. I think this is tied into the Awakening card. This is traditionally the Judgment card in the Rider-Waite-Smith. And it's saying, hey, move towards your calling this month, Libra. What is it that you love to do? Do more of it. Do more of it. Take the step now. I can't even get more clearer. Spirit is saying you have the support. You are nurtured. Lean in on Spirit and go ahead and start talking aloud what your ideas are. Journaling about them. Visualizing them. Spending time with them. Walking in the general direction of your dreams. And this is also supported by the Take a Divinely Guided Chance. It says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you are ready to follow your divine guidance into new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, letting go, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Like what I was saying in the other tool cards, it's going to be important to let go in order to make room for the new. Also, Spirit is saying that needs to be let go, Libra, is severing your vows of poverty. It says, Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. That is something else that needs to sever and let go as you move forward, right? I just find that so powerful. I always like to read the guidebook of this little deck because it always, Doreen Virtue, I have to give it to her for the Butterfly Oracle. The book, I really like the guidebook. I really like the cards meaning keywords too. Okay, so for support, we're just going to briefly read this here. It says, you receive this card because you've been accustomed to doing everything yourself, and now it's time to request and receive help. This is a valuable life lesson that will allow you to grow in every area, so think of it as an investment. This card indicates that it's time for your self-honesty, in which you admit to yourself that there's one or more areas where you benefit from getting assistance. This is not the same as telling yourself that you've done something wrong, though. It's just that many parts of life require a team approach, with people pulling their strengths to help each other. Additional meanings: money coming to you, joining a support group, child support or alimony finally kicking in, consultation with a healthcare professional, asking for the support that you need, and allowing yourself to be supported and nurtured. All right, take the next step now. So yeah, again, it's saying if you feel stalled or stuck, this card is offering a solution. It's time to take action. Even a small step in the direction of your vision will help you feel a sense of progress and hope. You already know what the next step is, as your heart is leading you there. Imagine what you would do if you had unlimited time, finances, and energy. This is your answer. As you step into the world of the unlimited, your resources come to you exactly as you need them, provided that you listen to and follow your inner wisdom. Remember that you will never be asked to do anything that could harm you or a loved one, as your divine guidance is a conversation of love. Oh, that's so powerful. Additional meanings: take a leap of faith. Break your goals down into baby steps. Focus on today instead of looking too far down the road. Some lovely advice for you there. Okay, so finally, let's take a look at the outcome cards. We have the Four of Vials, the Ace of Candles, and the Creator of Vials, which is traditionally the Queen of Cups. And this is traditionally the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. So here's the thing about the Four of Cups energy. Sometimes when it comes up in the outcome position, it's telling me something that will be happening as you kind of initially in August, kind of looking out and seeing what other people have and kind of wishing that you had that, or taking stock in your life and thinking, you know, yeah, I've got some accomplishments here, but compared to what's out there, it's just kind of pales in comparison. I get a sense that this is what you'll be letting go and leaving in August and not carrying forward with you in September. It is an energy that kind of, it comes in and it can reveal to us that there's some stagnant energy there. Sure, there's some emotional stability, but there's a sense of being a little bored with your life. But don't get bored. Get active. Start taking more action steps. If you want more love in your life, it's now time to start being love and allowing love into your life and bringing love to others so that it can, you know, recirculate back to you, as opposed to looking out there what other people have, looking out there for your solutions, as opposed to bringing it back into you. So I get a sense that you will be letting that go and not taking that forward into September with you. What else is happening this month is Ace of Candles or Ace of Wands. There's new beginnings, new passions, new pursuits, new ambitions that were stagnant and dead inside of you, it felt like, are reignited. You've reignited the flame. You started working on your hobby. You started toying with that business idea. You started thinking about moving house and maybe getting something more in alignment with where you are now. Maybe you don't need such a big house anymore. Maybe you need a smaller house, something that's more conducive to room or space for your passions. Maybe you have your current space and you want to make a room, like maybe your kids have moved out or maybe your roommate has moved out and you want to make room now for a space in your home to work on your passions. That can happen. Maybe you carve out a little space in your home that you thought you didn't have the space for before, but now you're looking at things in a new light, a new way. And so things are just happening for you. New love is coming. New sparks of interest are happening. And then finally, we have the Creator of Vials that is also happening and coming for you. The Creator of Vials is the Queen of Cups. Is that beautiful, nurturing, abundant love that you will be receiving and that you will be sharing. And that this will begin in August and will carry on through September. And it's a beautiful, powerful energy of peace and creativity. It's supported by the Explorer of Candles, by the Nurturer, and by the Creator of Vials. You really have some beautiful energies happening, Libra, but it's important to make sure that you surrender your outdated beliefs about yourself this month, that you accept the support that will be given to you and stop pushing it away. Thereby, when you push away the support that Spirit is trying to give you by way of other people's help, money, ideas, any of that, you just prolong your ability to manifest what you're trying to manifest. If you have friends who want to hook you up and play matchmaker and you've been turning them down for so long, don't turn them down this month. Be open. Be willing to do something new. Sever your vows of poverty and about, the limitations that you've been setting on yourself. Again, surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself and your love life and taking a divinely guided chance towards moving towards what you're trying to manifest, okay? It's super duper important. And so, I think this is a very positive, powerful reading. You've got some really cool things happening. For some of you, there may be some disappointments in love, or perhaps you'll be kind of reminiscing about past loves, or perhaps you'll just be a little dissatisfied where your current love life is in the month of August. Just let it go. It's not going to serve you. It's only going to block your blessings. And you have so much blessings happening this month. I don't want anything to get in your way, Libra. So don't get in your own way. All right, my dears. Wishing you so much love. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a very blessed and abundantly loved August. See you all later. Hi Scorpios, this is Kim. I'm doing your August Life, Love, and Abundance Oracle and Tarot reading. This month we are opening with the Dear Heart Oracle, and we are using the Numinous Tarot as our main course this month. So let's just get started. We're looking at the overall overarching energies for the month of August for Scorpios. What are the energies that they will be experiencing and facing in the month of August? Okay, Scorpios. 3 have fallen, which was retreat, creativity, and dreams. Sometimes our dreams, our lives, our creativity needs some hibernation. It needs to go into hibernation. It needs to retreat and go within in order to be able to have a chance to generate or to grow. And that could be for both our dreams and our creative pursuits. So in the month of August, I get a great sense that many Scorpios are going to be pulling within, going more within this month. But as a result of doing that, they will experience more creativity in their life, and they will start to incubate their dreams so that their dreams can actually start to go into manifestational modes. So that's powerful. Some of you actually will be going on much needed retreats or vacations, which will allow and make room for creativity and for you to pursue your dreams. But I get just a sense that this month is about pulling, going within, being a little bit like the hermit, and allowing your dreams to incubate, allowing your creativity to start to bubble up and grow. All right, we're going to now lay out the cards on the table before we do the full-on reading. But I always like to see what the overarching energies are going to be. And let's take a look at what's happening, or what will Scorpios be confronting in the month of August in life and in love. Okay, we got the Explorer of Tombs. All right. What will they be confronting? Oh, always nearly. It's like a... Okay. Okay, 7 of Cups. What tools will Scorpios be utilizing in the month of August? What tools can they use, or will they use? Dreamer of Vials or Page of Cups. All right. And Creator Tomes. And then finally, what's happening? What's the outcome cards in life and abundance for our Scorpios in August? We have the Diviner. What will they be leaving behind in August and taking forward into September? What's the outcome cards for life and love for Scorpio friends in August? Okay. 10 of Bells. Okay. What life changes will Scorpios be going through? Keep the faith. Or experiencing in the month of August. Body changes. In terms of abundance for Scorpios for August, what's happening and how can they cultivate more abundance into their lives? Okay. Have courage to ask for and accept help. and release resentments about money. Okay, in terms of love for our singled and coupled up Scorpios in the month of August, what's happening and what advice do you have? Worth waiting for. Love yourself first. Interesting. And then finally, what do Scorpios need to surrender in the month of August? What do they need to work on? Any other messages? If not, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. Surrender to your intuition. All right, so let's dive into this delicious reading that we have here. So, in the month of August, we have 2 knights that come up, or 2 explorers. We have the Explorer of the Pentacles, and we have the Explorer of the Candles or Wands, and then we have 7 of Vials. So I get a sense that you will finally, in the month of August, start moving forward in terms of taking some deliberate steps on building the life that you're trying to build for yourself and for your family, if you have a family, and that you're starting to see the importance of pursuing your passions and going after your dreams and being more ambitious. But you realize that you have to balance that ambition with being a little bit, you know, deliberate, a little bit more careful, and taking your time to make sure you explore all your options. So sometimes you have to retreat or go within to really, you know, sift out what it is that you should be doing next. But nevertheless, you've got that energy that's saying, you know what, it's time to follow your dreams. It's time to be creative. It's time to kind of get outside of my comfort zone. But before I do that, I kind of need to go within and surrender to my intuition and retreat to figure out where I need to start pursuing my passions. The surrender to your intuition card says, tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. The only way you're going to be able to really do that, Scorpios, is by having some time to retreat, to meditate, to go within. Also, you're going to, in the month of August, for our coupled up ones, in terms of love, you're going to be like, wow, there's just so many things happening in our relationship right now that I kind of want to focus on, but I just don't know quite what to focus on. So there's a sense of, okay, there's so much to do to make us better. I don't know where to focus or where to go. Again, that vacation, that retreat, that pulling within, getting close to your partner, hermiting together will really help to get more clear on what dreams do you guys have. Do you share some mutual dreams that both of you guys could build and work together on? For our single loves, our single Scorpio lovers, you're going to have some time during the month of August where you're like, you feel like you have so many choices in terms of, you know, what you should be doing with your life. Should you be doing this or that? Should you be really focusing on love? While others of you are going to have choices of different partners who offer kind of different things for you emotionally and physically, and you're kind of like trying to figure out what's the best options for you, where to go next. So that's the themes that you'll be dealing with in terms of love in the month of August. Also, what we have here, it says, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So for our single ones, it's saying, you know, you may feel like you have all these different choices, but you need to understand that it's important to love yourself first. When you're picking a partner or really trying to narrow down your choices, you need to understand that certain people are not capable of putting, you know, the other people's needs before their own. And so if you know that's important to you, that you want to be in a relationship where if you give your all, you're expecting your partner to give back, then don't put forth energies and efforts into a relationship if you know that person really isn't capable at the beginning of when you start dealing with them. When you first kind of start talking to them or dating them, you just get a vibe. You just need to follow and listen, surrender to your intuition, and understand that, you know, they may not be what you're looking for, and that your love, that beautiful, big, robust love that you really want, is worth waiting for. It's worth not settling on the lesser option just because you don't have the greater option yet. You need to love yourself enough to say, you know what, it's worth the wait not to settle for this person or settle on what they're trying to give, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, yeah, that's quite interesting here. It's also telling me to tell you, Spirit, is that it's important for you to keep the faith about your love life, keep the faith about manifesting the life you're trying to accomplish, and that by keeping the faith, you are understanding that you work in a dynamic relationship with Spirit, a co-creative relationship with Spirit, and that if you lose that faith, then you're losing the ability to really believe that your dreams can come true. And there is where your dreams die, when you lose the faith and you cannot see it come into reality. You have to be able to do that. You have to be able to keep the faith. For some of you, you will be facing some body changes this coming month. The tombs or the pentacles, they represent like your home, or they also represent your physical body. Whereas, you know, the cups represents your heart space, your capacity of love. The swords deals with your mental, the wands deals with those passions and whatnot. The physical body is representative in the tombs or the pentacles. So there's some body changes that are happening for you, that you finally decided to take some deliberate steps to help your body heal from something, for you to actually really start living your best physical life yet. So you are keeping the faith that can happen. You're getting creative in your workout regimen. Some of you may have had a health scare last month, and now you've employed some explorer of tombs, some moving forward and making your body more healthy. In the month of August, I always like to see what this guidebook has to say for the Butterfly Oracle, because it always has some good info in here. Let's see what it has to say. Some of the changes you've experienced have been challenging, and this card, the Keep the Faith card, urges you to keep your faith in divine intervention and positive outcomes. After all, lapsing into pessimism won't help the situation. Faith can come in many forms, such as reconnecting with God through prayer or reviewing all the times when everything worked out for the best. Faith is an inner knowing that your experiences are purposeful and that you'll have a happy ending, which is true. Additional meanings: spiritual or religious study, a spiritual or religious community, prayer vigil, optimism, hope, and a positive outlook, which I think is really what this is about, what this card is about. And then we have the Body Changes card. And that says here, this card guides you to focus on changes in your body so that you can influence it in a healthy direction. It's time to take charge of your own health and remain optimistic. And that's what I get a sense of with the Explorer of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles. After all, the butterflies show us the power of going through physical changes as they enter the chrysalis phase. You are undergoing a similar preparation stage, which will bring you blessings of new strength and insights. Whether your body changes are a result of the aging process, your medical status, or your lifestyle, this card reminds you that you have many options available to you. And this is, you know, again, the Explorer of Pentacles, exploring all those options about what to do next and taking those slow, deliberate steps to get there. This card reminds you that you have many options available. Give yourself permission to take a positive and helpful action steps supportive of your physical well-being. Additional meanings for the body changes card is a new exercise program, changing your health care regimen, improving your diet and getting a makeover. So many Scorpios will be doing that. Will be taking positive steps to really improve their body. And by keeping the faith that your body will really start to see changes and start to feel better, you will start to see the results. But it's a slow progress to getting to the body that you desire. You may set out at the month of August to really change your weight, lose a bunch of weight, feel better, look better, and it just is slow going. You need to keep the faith that maybe you don't see the results now, but really in time, this is a law of process that's going to take some time. The Pentacles can take upwards of a year or more to really manifest the change that you're trying to have occur. So be patient, okay? The tools that you have before you, you have the Five of Tones or Five of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite. The Five of Pentacles is about sometimes feeling a little outside, left out, barren in a barren land, feeling like you have no other options. Like she felt like she's sitting outside the public library, right? The lights are on, everything's illuminated. It even looks warm in there. It must be warm if the lights are on, right? And then, but she's out here burning her books, feeling like she had no option but to do that. Sometimes we need to, in the tool position, I get a sense that this card is saying you need to maybe take a pause, take a retreat, go within, surrender to your intuition and say, hey, am I really looking at everything like I really need to? Am I only seeing the one little option that really has me left out, feeling like I don't belong? Is that really the only option? Or am I being a little one-sided and maybe I need to take a step back? Maybe I need to not burn the books. Maybe I need to see, oh, I do have options. And I will follow my intuition to get there. Some other tools that you have the Dreamer of Vials or the Page of Cups. Having that wonder, that awe, that that sense of exploration and love in pursuing things that make you feel better, to make you feel like you have stirred your soul in a positive way, that you're, and this tells me too, that once you really embrace that kind of lifestyle where you're kind of like, what's next? That positive expectancy versus being pessimistic and expecting the worst. You are now optimistic and expecting the best. You will receive this month messages from friends saying, hey, I have someone that I may want you to meet. Or, hey, here's an opportunity for a job that's more closer to your heart space, your causes that you believe in. Here is more opportunities to do what you really want to do, to be able to pursue your creative endeavors. And then you have the Creator of Tones is saying, hey, it's a deliberate process, but you are a creator. You can create the life and dreams, the life of your dreams, by keeping the faith, by, tending to your garden meaning your mind's garden, your thoughts, your belief systems about how you manifest things, taking care of your body, taking care of your family, taking care of your home. That is what the Creator of Pentacles is about. Being that person who is not just industrious for home matters and work matters, but industrious for pursuing the life that they want, building the home that they want. That is you in the month of August. But that is you. Those are the tools that you'll be tapping into in the month of August. And then finally, we have the outcome cards. We have the Diviner, which is the High Priestess traditionally. And we have the Creator of Candles, or the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Bells, the Ten of Swords. Let's talk about the Ten of Swords for a minute. Ten of Swords is about endings and beginnings. Oftentimes, the beautiful beginnings are disguised by the endings. The endings can sometimes feel very tragic, very, sudden, and like everything's permanently over, but really it is just the beginning. So, at first you felt the need to retreat. You felt the need to go within. You felt the need to pull within. I get a sense, though, yeah, there's a certain ending that's happening. Ending of relationships, ending of a certain job that you were working at, ending of certain resentments that you have about money, resentments that you have about your love life. There's a death to that. There's an end to that. You will finally say, you know what, I can no longer hold on to these old belief systems if I'm really trying to make new things happen in my life. I can't make new love with old negative thought beliefs about love, right? I have to abolish that, clear that out, and make room for new thoughts about love, new belief systems about love. That's what I get a sense that the Ten of Bells is telling you, that you need to get clear about loving yourself first, about being optimistic about your love life, and about knowing that you are worth waiting for, that your lover that is going to love you like you need to be loved is worth waiting for, and that you will not settle. You will not just settle just because you want to be in love. I love that the Diviner comes up, because the High Priestess is something, that energy is going to be something that you receive in August, that you take forward with you through into September and beyond. Again, it says, surrender to your intuition. The Diviner is about intuition. She is about tapping in and listening to her gut and her instincts. She tunes into her inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Those creativity moments that will come through to guide you towards manifesting your dreams. And the Creator of Candles, the Creator of Wands, is another energy that you're carrying forth. The Creator of Wands, or the Queen of Wands, she is, a boss lady in terms of she is ambitious. She pursues her endeavors with gusto, with confidence. She makes things happen. She's got the dragon inside of her that's ready to come out. She's got, she taps into everything that she needs to really help push her fire forward, push her creative juices forward. And that's what you will be experiencing in August, throughout the month of August, and that will be carrying forth into September. Have courage to ask for it and accept help. That is what the Creator of Candles is about. She's not afraid to ask for it and to receive the help that she's asked for. That's why she's so successful. Some of us get in our own way by not listening to our gut, by asking others for help and then not being able to receive the help. It says here, asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. But holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So again, this could be tied to a sense of, at the end of the month, you realize if I want to manifest my dreams, I cannot be in the same space. I can't be in the same space of lack to also be in the same space of being able to receive and have abundance. I can't be in the same space of broken heart if I want to be in the space of love. I have to release the resentments about love. I have to release the resentments about money and understand that so I can move forward. And the Queen of Wands is able to do that and then some. And she's able to give just as she's able to receive the passion that she needs. You're going to be able to do that, and you're going to be able to do it in a way that inspires others, and it's going to continue to inspire you as you move forward and as you really just show others by your example. It's a beautiful process, really. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and love, it may not spring up when you really hope it would, but it doesn't mean that it's not coming, right? You have to keep the faith that it is coming. You have to surrender to your intuition and listen to when it's time to receive help from friends, when they're ready to hook you up or take you out, just to get your mind off things. You also need to know that the relationship, if you're in a current relationship, that your relationship is worth waiting for. Some of you may be experiencing pauses in the relationship where maybe a partner is deployed. Perhaps a partner has to leave for a while, has to go to jail even. But what you guys have is worth waiting for. So this would be a card as confirmation for someone who is watching this, that relationship is worth waiting for. But nevertheless, you still need to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I get a sense that you will really feel this and know this to be true at the end of August, but it may be a challenge for some of you to really embrace this. This is a challenge for many people. Many people underestimate the value of loving yourself first, because even if you're single, even if you're in a relationship, you are more attractive when you love yourself first by taking care of yourself, taking care of your heart, not just opening up right away or having sex right away with someone, that you pause, you take a moment. I get a sense that some of you may have been acting a little rash in love in the past, where you would just give up the goods and then wonder what happened. These two cards tell me, for those folks, you need to pump your brakes. Don't give up everything instantly, because your partner will only treat you as good as you teach them how, right? If you're teaching them that you're not really worth waiting for, they're not going to treat you like you are worth anything. You have to know your self-worth in order to be able to have someone come in and be able to love you. And they may not love you as much as you would like, and you have to have that self-respect enough to say, I need to release this relationship and let it go. So that would be that in terms of your love life and in terms of abundance. Again, if you want more money, you're going to have to release resentments about money and stop believing that only rich people can have it, or that money is evil, or that you'll never have it, or that, it's always gone, or it's a fleeting thing. You have to really retool your mind to be able more positive and less pessimistic, and surrendering to your intuition to be guided. But I get a sense that you're pulling within this month to be able to come to these realizations, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, my lovelies, thank you all so much for watching. I'm wishing you a very blessed and powerful August, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Kim and I am doing your life, love, and abundance tarot and oracle reading for August, my beautiful Sagittarians. So let's just get started. All right, we're going to open up with the Dear Heart Oracle, and then our main attraction for this month will be the Numinous Tarot. So we'll see what's going on in your world. All right, so for August, for Sagittarians, for the overall overarching energies that they will be working through or facing for August. What are the energies that Sagittarians will be working with and working through the month of August? What's that energetic forecast for our lovely Sagittarians? Secrets. Okay. I want to get all the cards laid out before we do the reading. Next, we're going to look at what will Sagittarians be confronting in the month of August? What will they be facing or confronting in the month of August? What's coming up for our Sagittarians? What will they be facing or confronting? Oh. Interesting. Okay, what tools will Sagittarians be utilizing in the month of August? What tools? Okay. All right, and then what will happen? What's the outcome cards in the month of August for Sagittarians? And what will they be leaving in August? And what will they be taking forward into September in life and love for our Sagittarian friends? 5 of Bells. What will they, what's the outcome cards? 7 of Candles. Okay. Ace of Wands and Creator of Bells. Okay. Turn down my music. All right. And in terms of life changes, what's happening for our Sagittarians? What will be happening in the month of August that they will need to deal with? Okay. New career for some of you. Nice. And forgiveness. Interesting. All right. And in terms of abundance, okay, that one's kind of fumbled out. In terms of abundance spirit for August, what will Sagittarians be receiving or having, and what advice do you have for them in terms of attracting abundance? Any other messages? Nope. All right, we have visualize abundance in all forms. And focus on your priorities. Interesting. All right, and in terms of your love life, for our singled and coupled up Sagittarians, what will you be dealing with and facing in love in August, and what advice does Spirit have? Mm. Mm. Okay, I'll take the third one. This one, jump first, flirt, give your relationship a chance, and playfulness. This is an interesting reading for our Sagittarian friends. Let's see if I can try to make some room here for all these cards. Make sure you guys can see them. I don't think you can see all of them here. We'll try to make this work. All right, and then finally, what do Sagittarians need to surrender in the month of August? Okay, well, not all of those. Those other ones was a spill on my part. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Stick you up there. Okay. Wow. We've got a lot to discuss this month, Sagittarians. First up, manifest secrets and inner light. And this tells me that in terms of life and abundance, you're going to be manifesting some beautiful things that are blossoming in your life. A new career for some of you. Some of you will be manifesting new love, new ventures that you're starting. Perhaps some of you will be just manifesting a whole new way of being. And your inner light will be shining through. There's a sense of, you know, that there's certain attractiveness, a light to you that will be shining through and really helping and aiding in your abundance. But there's secrets that have been either hidden from you or you hiding from someone else, maybe a partner, maybe a business partner, perhaps a work relationship, a friendship. There's some secrets here that have been kind of manifesting and going on and coming forth, and it's now going to be, I get a sense, revealed perhaps in the month of August. And I don't get a sense that it's going to be the end of the world for you, but it's certainly going to be something that brings about changes in your life. Let's take a look at the tarot card. So we have the World, the Three of Cups or Three of Vials, and Temperance. And in terms of love life, I get a sense that that some of you feel like you can have your cake and eat it too. Some of you may even be engaging in flirtations, even as far as extramarital affairs. Some of you may be having a partner who is engaging in extramarital affairs, but I really get a sense that this is speaking to maybe you who is withholding the secret, and that secret is going to come out and be revealed. And temperance is happening where there's a tempered reaction to it, a tempered approach to how it was revealed to your partner, but also a tempered reaction from your partner, something that you weren't really expecting. Your partner has decided to give the relationship a chance, so you're lucky in that way. For you who are the ones who are the secret is being held from you, you will be tempering your reactions to this, and then you will be feeling like your relationship deserves a chance. And perhaps maybe you've even realized that your relationship has gotten quite stale, quite dull. You can understand why your partner would feel the need to look elsewhere because everything has been so serious in your relationship. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. There's no judgments here if it's you or if it's your partner who is engaging in certain behaviors. It's just now, what do you do with this information? It says here, surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So perhaps it was you who was feeling like, I my relationship with my current partner was kind of toxic, so I've explored other things, and now you're ready to surrender that. That could very well be. That could be what it is, but I get a greater sense of maybe you realize, no, the toxic relationship was the new one that had formed while you were with your partner, the one that's the secret affair, and you realize it's not good, and that now you're seeking forgiveness, or now your partner is seeking forgiveness, but the forgiveness is going to be had because the Give Your Relationship a Chance card seems to suggest this. For those who are not in a relationship, the secrets could be dealing with something as nice as a secret job offer that you weren't aware of, or perhaps a secrets that are more in a positive light. A secret surprise birthday party, where your friends had to keep something secret from you, where you feel like, wow, I have the world at my fingertips. I'm feeling really abundant. I'm manifesting beautiful friendships. They kept such an amazing secret from me that it allowed me to have my inner light shine through when the secret was revealed. So that's really cool. Some of you will be bringing in more balance into your life. More harmony is happening in your life. Even after something as tumultuous as an affair or the beginning stages of an affair, things seem to temper and be okay as in the end. Tools that you have at your disposal, you have the Creator of Vials, which is the Queen of Cups. You have the Two of Bells, which is traditionally the Two of Swords. And then you have the Creator of Candles, which is traditionally the Queen of Wands. Normally when you have the Queen of Wands, two Queens of Wands in a spread, it could lend itself to competition, which again is why I feel like there was some kind of indiscretions going on, some flirtations. But this is also, that flirt card is also advice, along with the playfulness card, that if you don't want your partner, if you want to have the secret to a successful relationship, you need to flirt more, you need to have more fun, you need to be more lighthearted, keep a youthful spirit about yourself. The Creator of Vials, the Queen of Cups, has that beautiful ability to be loved, to express love, to be nurturing, to be grounded in her heart space, to be able to give to others and receive easily. So this card tells me that is a tool that you have at your disposal on how you can heal a certain situation in your life and really turn it on its head and make it better. For those who are not having relationship indiscretions, again, this is a tool. This is again just confirmation about these cards saying, you need to flirt more. The Creator of Vials, she's a flirtatious one, but she doesn't do it just haphazardly or just without any regard for emotion. She is very measured in her approach, very wise, very sensual, but very loving. Most of all, loving. Infuse love into the situation. Infuse forgiveness into the situation. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership this month, Sagittarians. You may have been feeling maybe the secret is you haven't even stepped out on your partner, but you've been, having some flirtations going on online. But you don't want an unhealthy relationship with your current partner or with a new partner. You want a positive, loving, healthy relationship. So you may as well try with your current relationship and give it a chance. Some of you are going to be dealing with a choice in terms of your partner, right? You have the Two of Bells, the Two of Swords, sitting underneath the Three of Vials. And again, with these cards kind of telling me with the forgiveness card is saying maybe some of you are going to be dealing with having to make a choice between one relationship or the other, between flirtations with one person or trying to make a relationship work, between staying or going from one job to a new job. You're going to be given the option to maybe explore a new career, to actually start a new career. you will be having to make a choice on whether you stay in your old job or old career, or whether you are now ready to move forward. I get a sense that you are ready to move forward. We see this happening because of the Creator of Candles telling us that you are someone who is taking powerful, measured, ambitious steps to go forward. You're ready to start a new career. The Queen of Wands is about action. She's about, you know, that flirtatious energies of making it happen. Sometimes the interview process, when you're interviewing for a new career or a new job, it's a part of activating a certain flirtatious skill to attract someone to you. The Creator of Candles has the ability to attract like a moth to a flame. That is you. And so it's beautiful that these are your tools. Activate that, you know, tap into that fiery energy that you have. You are this, you know, whether this is your sun sign or your moon sign. If you've got Sagittarian in your chart, Sagittarian energies, you got that fire energy, you can really make some stuff happen. Powerful things happening by being the queen of creation here. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. You even see this here with the Creator of Candles, right? She's got her, or he, she, because this is a very, gender inclusive deck. Creator of Candles here. This person has got their eyes closed, got their hands outreached and stretched, and they are visualizing their abundance, in all forms. Here, fire, their passions blossoming in the sunflowers, blossoming on the stage, blossoming in the fire, that in the candles, and right here in this altar that they have inside of themselves and around them. It's quite beautiful, actually, the energies that you've got going on this month. Here's some advice. It says, focus on your priorities, Sagittarians. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. This is, you know, focusing on your priorities. You know, she's got the lantern. She may even be pulling, going within, again, that Creator of Candles is going within, pulling within, seeing, you know, what is that inner light that needs to shine. What are my creative pursuits looking like these days? Have I really been tending to those flames or fires, stoking those fires? Have I or have I not? Let me be honest, and if I have not, let me now shift my focus back to my priorities, back to my relationship. So, seeing how it's sitting on top of the give your relationship a chance? Visualizing abundance in all forms, a powerful and flirtatious relationship, a loving relationship, a playful relationship. Visualize your priorities, visualize your abundance as far as having the time to focus on your priorities, making that something that's, a priority, a main focus for you. In the outcome positions, we now have the Five of Bells, which is traditionally the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is saying, hey, there's going to be, a sense that there's going to be some winners and losers in the situation, where someone feels like they have lost something, while someone may have unfairly won something. Maybe it could be you feeling that way. Maybe it could be your partner feeling that way at the onset, like, wow, this has happened, and this is just some discord in our life, some mental anguish about certain things. It could be mental anguish about maybe starting that new career, about having to make a choice, about having to forgive in order to move forward. But in the end, what you take forward from this is that you realize that there are no winners or losers. There's just making the best of a situation by refocusing on your priorities and making a choice that after you really set with it, you realize you want a healthy self, you want a healthy relationship. 7 of Candles, 7 of Wands shows you defending maybe perhaps your relationship, or defending a cause, or maybe defending why you're needing to leave a company, and why, you know, now you see how this person is kind of shredding their stuff down the runway. This is saying, hey, I'm now putting myself out there, and now as a result, the lights are on me. I'm now pursuing a new beginning, a new career, a new job, a new life, and that's exciting. The Creator of Bells, you've got a lot of Queen's energy here, which is beautiful. It's a lot of powerful, measured, abundant manifestations coming to you in life and in love. I really get a sense that what you'll be carrying forward into September and beyond is, yeah, you've, you know, strutted yourself like you did, and now you're pursuing that new career, that new beginning in a new career. Let's take a look at the new career card and see what it has to say. This card signals a happy change in your work life, even if that change doesn't seem to be under your control. Rest assured that your career track is heading in the right direction, and you are learning much needed skills and lessons along the way. The more you can stay focused on your highest visions, the smoother and faster you'll travel along your career path. However, do stay flexible, as exciting new doors may open for you unexpectedly. This is a good time for you to make an employment change, provided that you've done planning and self-assessment first. Instead of impulsively switching jobs, you're guided to research, prepare, and then take action. Additional meanings of this card: exciting part-time work, starting your own business, that's exciting, meeting with a career counselor, increased sales, launching new products, trusting your business ideas, a new business partner, funding for a business venture, taking classes towards your new career. So taking courses, surrendering unhealthy relationships, including unhealthy relationships in a career even. Creator of Bells is saying, you know, you're going to have there's going to be some past hurts that you've realized that you have had happen to you. But these past hurts and these past wounds have informed you and have informed your path and where you're going now. So going forward into September and beyond, you are taking forth the pain points that you had to have happen in order to really live your best life, and you're making the best of it, and you are forging ahead like the Queen of Swords does, in only her Queen of Swords way. The World card is very beautiful and positive because it's saying here, it confirms with the Manifest card, you will be manifesting some powerful things happening in love and in life, and that at first it feels a little, you know, unsettling, like things are going to end, but quite the opposite. Things are going to deepen and be better for the pain points that you've had to go through in the month of August. Let's look at forgiveness. Let's look at if there's any advice to be had from this card. Okay, dear one, have you been carrying around anger, guilt, shame, or regrets? This card indicates that it's time to set down these burdens so that you can spread your wings and fly higher. You are guided to release stored emotions and thoughts that may block you. Forgiveness doesn't mean that what others did to you is okay, or that you need to spend time with them. Rather, it means that you are choosing to detox yourself from residual negative thoughts and emotions related to these experiences. Prayer, spending time in nature, cultivating compassion, journaling, support groups, and trauma counseling can help you gain understanding and the motivation to completely forgive. Be sure to forgive yourself for any regrets and release grudges you're holding toward yourself. Okay? It's helpful to learn from mistakes made in the past, but not to hang on to them by berating yourself. The point is to increase your confidence and the love in your heart so that you can focus upon your divine purpose, right? Additional meanings: letting go of the past, adopting a more positive outlook, releasing a toxic relationship with forgiveness, and past life healing. And again, this person is, it's duality here, and this person is forgiving themselves, bringing in that harmony within themselves. And that's what this card is also telling you. If you want to be able to have that loving relationship, you're going to have to forgive yourself. You're going to have to forgive others who may have trespassed you. That's just what it is. I wish there was another way, but then again, I don't wish there was another way. We have to be able to clear and let go. Even if we were the one who did the trespassing and we are holding on to guilt, we can't move much further if we can't get past that. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's quite the reading here, Sagittarians. You've got some powerful things happening, some things being revealed in the month of August, but it's not all bad. Sure, it's going to be some challenges to have to navigate through, but I get a sense that you will be just fine at the end of the day. Even your relationship is going to be able to sustain whatever is coming down the pike. Even your career, or the new career that you're exploring, or the classes that you're going to take. Everything is moving you in the general direction that you've been trying to go. So just remember to focus on your priorities, visualize abundance in all forms, give your relationships a chance, be playful, flirt. Remember, forgiveness is a powerful tool in that in terms of having to make a choice, choose what is in alignment with your highest beliefs. Choose what's really going to allow you to feel like you can stand up for it, you can stand behind it, and then the choice is easy, right? All right, my dears. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I wish you a very blessed and abundant August, and thank you, Sagittarians, for all your love and support. Bye.